Alright, we're here at South 40th Street, and here's our update for the house. We got a couple of setbacks, but I think we're moving ahead on it. So there's the property. So we purchased this house, if you remember, or if you're just joining us, we purchased this for $80,000. Comps in the neighborhood are at $150,000. So we've had to do some work on the property already. When we picked it up, it was so filthy you couldn't even walk in here. We had $2,000 worth of garbage clean out that we had to do. So this is the entryway. We've had to gut this room for two reasons. One, there was a roof leak that caused a lot of water damage in here, so we had to take all the sheetrock out. And then we redid the electrical. So the main issue we're having right now with this particular property is the city, it was boarded up to begin with, and so the city has gotten their attention all over this property. And they want us to do certain things that they normally wouldn't have to do if it was just a normal remodel, if they hadn't come in here and declared it a derelict property. So right now the room, this is the living room here. We've taken off all the lath and plaster for two reasons. We wanted to level the floor up a little bit, which cracked the lath and plaster, and the lath and plaster was already really cracked anyways. So we're re-sheetrocking the whole house. We've got hardwood floors in here, which normally our first instinct is, hey, let's redo these hardwood floors. But the hardwood floors accentuate a lot of the movement that's going on in these older homes, the uneven floor. If I put carpet in here, you won't feel that. This room that I'm pointing to right now, this is kind of the thorn on our side right now. So there's always something on these properties, and what this one is apparently this was built. This was a porch. You can tell by the exterior siding. This was a window. Over there was a doorway. But they've converted this into a living space. Well, we need the living space so we can add it to the value of the property. But the city is saying it was built without permits. So we have to do two things. One, prove to them that the building is not encroaching onto the setbacks of the front of the property. And we have to get an engineer to come out and make sure it was built correctly, which we're going to have to make some changes because there's some issues up here where the beam is not set up right. So we just know that we're going to have to do something. So unfortunately, our timeline has been slowed down on this property. Money hasn't necessarily been added, but time has, which sometimes equates to money. Because whenever you're dealing with the city, you're dealing with more time. So now we have to get everything inspected, which is not normally something you have to do, but once you start doing certain things, you got to get it inspected. So currently to this time, we've rewired the entire house. There was a lot of knob and tube in it. So we're redoing a bathroom in here. And so here's the kitchen. You know, right now, the whole project's on hold until we deal with the city and what they are going to require us to do. So I don't want to show the city that we're doing a lot of work without their amen, because I don't want them to think we're trying to go away, get away with anything. So we've stopped everything, which is very unusual. We like to get stuff done very quickly, but you know, we're on hold. So it's a great house, and it's going to be a good house, and I'm looking forward to seeing it finish. But enjoy the journey with us, and we'll keep you updated. So this next week is talking with the city. So thanks. Give me an email or comment, and let me see if you have any questions. I'd love to answer them.